Hey beautiful people, it's Michelle Lightworker here, and it's our weekly reading time again, and I have our weekly reading from today, Monday the 16th of November, all the way through to this Sunday the 22nd of November. So let's go. I have got, to kick us off, I have got our Inner Child cards by Fairy Tale, cards by Isha Lerner and Mark Lerner. I've also got Ian White's beautiful, wonderful, lovely Bushflower Essence cards, Australian Bushflower Essence cards. I've got the lovely Doreen Virtue's Daily Guidance cards, which I love using. And last but not least, I have our Chakra Insight Oracle deck by Karen Sangster. So let us go. I feel like really starting off with our Inner Child deck. So let's do Inner Child. Now, how have you been this last week with your motivation and your will and your intention and your choices? Have you been on track? It's been challenged. That's what can happen when we have these themes emerging. You know what? I've got two there. I'm gonna allow that. Okay, what have we got? Wow, we've got the Seeker of Swords, which we've got the Scarecrow. If I only had a brain. Ooh, if I only had a brain. That's what's coming through. And the Two of Wands. Ah, yes, I remember this story. It's about a little bit about narcissism, isn't it? Looking at yourself too much in the mirror. Anybody just feeling like that? They've just been focusing too much on themselves and worrying too much about everything. Gee whiz, you know what? I just had all my Bushflower cards fall everywhere. That is interesting, isn't it? If I only had a brain. It's funny. Now, I'd love to read you all those cards. It looks like we need lots of resources, guys. That's what I'm thinking. I love Spirit's sense of humour. You've got to laugh, because sometimes we just take life so seriously. What's that? You know what? This was on the floor, so that's interesting. And it says, eases the turmoil and confusion of spiritual initiation, my friends. Wow. It feels like this week, from applying your will and from setting your intentions in the last week and really, and we had that new moon last week, which is all about intention setting, and went to a beautiful ceremony with Rayleigh Byrne last Wednesday on the 11th of the 11th, and I've dropped one. And I was going to say, it feels like crown chakra. So that is interesting. That was confirmed, because brain, crown chakra, you know, in spiritual initiation. The crown chakra assists us to evolve our thinking and to get beyond the immediate daily grind of thinking. Helps us reflect too. When I saw that little butterfly fairy staring in the water there, I felt it was about reflection, and it was about, instead of looking at yourself and your immediate situation or what you deem to be important at the time, it's more about going beyond that and going deeper. What's this one? Ah, there we go. There's nothing to worry about. So that's interesting too. There's nothing to worry about. So I have got something playing in the background, and I don't know how that has occurred, so it stopped. Okay, so perhaps that's important too. That's interesting. Okay, all I know is that when we've got background noise happening in our lives, we need to slice through it and really connect with what Spirit's message is, instead of getting distracted with the background noise. That's the message coming through for me. So if you are hearing the background noise, just zero in on my voice right now and know that you can do that with Spirit, that there is always going to be background noise, and you can always choose to listen to it, or you can direct your attention and your crown and your higher faculty thinking to connect with Spirit, and that will, hearing the words, expedite your spiritual initiation, so that you can actually feel like you are accelerating a lot quicker. All right, beautiful people. I am going to sign off and say goodbye for this week. Enjoy and have a wonderful time. Blessings, and I look forward to hopefully you joining me on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for our show on faith. It's going to be awesome. It's going to rock your world, because if you at all doubt what you're hearing or doubt what your spiritual wisdom is, this is the week to tune in to Everyday Lightworker Enlightenment so that we can walk you through exactly how you can solve that issue. Lots of love, beautiful people.